This image is a mix of philosophical, scientific, and metaphysical concepts, all centered around the idea of light and human perception. Here's a breakdown of the content and ideas presented. Header: Light. The image begins with a quote from Genesis 1:3. Let there be light, establishing a biblical context for the discussion on light. It emphasizes the idea that the universe and all creation are forms of light, and this light is perceived through a universal, thinking mind. Human, human. The term human is used to connect humans to the concept of hue, suggesting that humans are expressions of different frequencies of light, or colors. It implies that our physical existence and the world around us are manifestations of these frequencies, which are tuned by our mind, likened to a frequency tuner. The mind is described as the controller of the physical world, and our thoughts are determined by the frequency our mind operates on. Positive or high-frequency thoughts lead to better physical outcomes. The section also touches on the color spectrum, indicating that higher vibrational thoughts, like love, align with violet, the highest frequency visible color. Perception of reality. This section asserts that humans do not see the external world directly. Instead, light enters our eyes, and the visual cortex of the brain processes this information to create the images we perceive. The mention of Lucifer and its Latin root, luci, light, is used to discuss the pathway of light entering the eyes and how this concept has been symbolized historically. The Egyptian sculptures are noted to show an understanding of how the brain processes visual information. Electromagnetic spectrum. A diagram of the electromagnetic spectrum is provided, highlighting the visible spectrum where human vision operates. It shows that the visible spectrum is a tiny portion of the entire range of electromagnetic radiation, emphasizing that most of the universe's light is invisible to the human eye. The text also includes an explanation of the term element as it relates to mind and creation, suggesting that all things are made from the mind of God. Additional points. The visual cortex's role in interpreting light and creating the image we perceive is emphasized. The image argues that reality as we perceive it is a mental construct processed by the brain from light signals received through the eyes. A statistic is provided stating that only about 0.0035% of the electromagnetic spectrum is visible to the human eye, underscoring the limited scope of human perception.